What's good? What's good with y'all? Back on here. Was on here earlier. Now I'm back on here, man. Just on here to report this to you, man. This dude Joe Biden over here, man. This cat over here talking about food shortages. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be trying to let y'all know, man, and trying to really inform y'all about these situations, man, occurring, man. These people will tell you something, man, right before it happens, to try to like let you know and try to make it seem like they're warning you for your best interest. They're doing this. How would he know that food shortages are coming? So once again he blaming something else on this Russia Ukraine thing, right? He's blaming something else. It's like he was blaming the gas. Now he's blaming the food shortages on that. Right? But nobody's talking about the trucker convoy no more. You notice that nobody's talking about the COVID no more. But the crazy thing about it is, this is all by design. Because remember earlier this year, no, excuse me, like mid to late last year, they was talking about they was paying the letters that they was sending to the farmers, and they was paying the farmers to destroy their crops. Anybody remember that? So this is all by design. They've been doing this. They've been talking about destroying the crops. They've been paying these people to destroy their crops. This is not. And now all of a sudden, this dude is talking about food shortages. But see, I noticed y'all been going to the stores and y'all been noticing food shortages though. So I mean, what's really good? What's really going on in the situation, man? Um, you know, this is a crazy situation, man. I'm just looking at this like, damn, you know. Uh, Once again, it's something else. It's the problem, reaction, solution situation. Hungarian dialect. Once again, this is something to basically just to use us, and inflict something on us, and to say, oh well, I told you so. I let y'all know. You've been strictly warned, right? You've been fairly warned. It's just all bullshit, man. In my opinion, man. I ain't even. I'm not even tripping off this whole thing, man. It is what it is. Then you talking about certain foods to buy and certain things to eat. But why was y'all talking about eating a certain way when it came down to COVID, though? When it came down to this whole crisis, right? This whole pandemic, y'all wasn't talking about any kind of certain kind of strategic eating or any kind of healthy eating or healthy holistic living and eating, right? It's just, I mean, I don't know, man. Are y'all tired of this? Because I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the games, man. I'm tired of the bullshit, the orchestrated, um, basically been given what and been fed to what these motherfuckers want to feed us, right? You're given, we've been given to the information that they just want to inflict on us, But now you're talking about food shortages, right? So I mean, just get ready, y'all, man, because I mean, I'm not saying there is gonna be or ain't, but it's just, I mean, these people are supposed to be the government. They're supposed to be doing something for you. These people aren't doing nothing for y'all, nothing for us, and we still, call ourselves having faith in these people. We still, I mean, I got family members right now believe everything they say, watch the news. They go against me or whoever else that's talking, with some kind of logic and common sense. They go against us for this BS, right? For these news stations and these broadcasting stations, these broadcasting networks. They go. It's just a crazy little situation. Crazy how you know they could just tell you something before it happens, and we're not even going to look at them like, well, damn, how would they even know there's going to be a food shortage before it happens, right? How would he know? See, they control food chains and supply chains, and like they know. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and the thing is, they talk about a food shortage, but we throw away so much food a year. America is the obese country, one of the most obese countries, right? Or countries where the obesity rate is high, right? Real high. So how the hell we gonna have a food shortage, or we in a food shortage when we have so many big big people? You throw away so much food a year. The industry, the restaurant industry throws so much food away, a year, or food away a year. I used to work in the restaurant industry. I know all about that. You see what I'm saying? They don't resell the food. They don't really, none of that. That shit goes in the trash. They don't give it to the homeless. They don't take it to no homeless. It's crazy. It's amazing, man. And I see why, other countries, they'll hit you with the, your spoiled Americans. I kind of see why they say stuff like that because, we act spoiled. We act like just really, really, you see what I'm saying? We act really, really entitled, man. And a lot of times too, it's so bad to the point where people like me. I've been saying this. I've been reporting on this. I've been making videos about this. We go in and we call out, or we call out the real. We fact check. We inform people. We let y'all know, man. And it's still like people act like they don't want to really pay us no mind. Like it's a real weird situation, man. Not even trying to laugh, but I'm gonna go and play what this dude had to say, man. Y'all really decide and dissect this for yourself, man. Because I mean, this guy is just letting you know. I mean, government tells on itself. Y'all know that saying that we people. You say people are telling on themselves, and it's just like they let you know. They say something, they come across saying something. It's just like, damn, that was a lot of little information. You see what I'm saying? That kind of sound like it was conflicting information, like, you know what I mean? But how could you tell the people, the American people, that something's gonna happen before it happens, unless you're not involved with it, right? Unless you're involved with that, it just don't make no sense to me, and it just boggles my mind. A lot of people won't take this with it and just really dissect it like how I'm dissecting it now, and see that what happened to the gas prices. You didn't hear him address it. Haven't heard this guy address it in weeks, and that now all of a sudden we going on. You see how they changed the goalposts? Like I was saying earlier, they went from Ukraine, now they're going on to Poland. You see what I'm saying? Gas prices, now it's food prices. High gas prices, now it's food shortages or food inflation, or, it's just, they just keep switching the goalposts. What they going to switch it to next? What they going to form us with or tell us about that's not right? Tell us, before it happens type joint. What is it going to be? These people aren't psychics. These people, they're doing it, and then they know what they're doing, man. They're doing this by choice, man. And they're really doing this just to try to, let us notice, but at the same time, try to make it seem like they're basically like throwing a rock and hiding their hand, trying to make it seem like they have no involvement in this food shortage. They got all involvement in this food shortage. I'm glad trying to let y'all know. Biden is a slick oil salesman, right? He can make 3 strikes in crime bills against us and still have us vote for him in a 90% margin. That's crazy. But I guess people, we be having amnesia. We be forgetting, right? We forget that shit. We'll forget that what happened last week. We'll forget what happened 2 months ago, right? We ain't gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So we know we're gonna forget what happened 20 years ago, 25, years ago, when Joe Biden was writing those crime bills in the 90s. When he was writing these bills, man, they were tearing us up, man. There's some people that's still locked up from these crime bills, from the federal drug bill, and and 3 strikes, mandatory minimums. Those are some cold policies, man. People talk about Joe Biden, he hasn't done it. Shit, that motherfucker wrote some cold things for us. Those policies he has enacted for us was no joke. You would think that we talk all this stuff about these Republicans, but this man is one of the top Dixiecrats, right? Writing these bills, but I can see why you write that, because a Dixiecrat was I guess back in them days was similar to a Republican, right? These are some starch prejudiced racist bastards, man, and it hasn't really changed, man, at all. Just the labels change, just the years change. Like I said before, people repeat history, right? You see what I'm saying? They repeat it, or history repeats itself, but it's people repeating it, excuse me. So y'all got to take that like how it is, man. And let me play this clip right here. That is this cat telling you, basically, I don't know what to say. A government official or anybody in that case cannot, tell you something without you. I mean, any kind of critical thinker, man. I don't see how they can let you know something and you not think that they're not involved in it, man. That's just like me, somebody planning an event or planning something, and they let you know ahead of time. That means that they involved with the motherfucking event. They're throwing the event, right? So the president telling you that there's gonna be food shortages, that lets you know that this motherfucker's involved. That lets you know he's the cause of it. These people are not slick, man. They're not saying something new. You know what I mean? Pioneer was good, was good. They're not saying nothing new at all, man. You gotta really know and really be, just pay attention to these damn people. Food shortage, like I said, man, they throw away so much food a year. How the hell is there a food shortage? We don't be thinking, man. We don't be thinking at all, man. What the hell the situation is, man? So they throwing away food, man, and I just don't see how there's a food shortage. There's, and then they talk about programs and stuff for the homeless and doing this and that. Well, how is that going to happen with a food shortage? So I mean, we got to think about stuff like this. We got to really think about situations like and all this stuff. So they gave you a virus, right, and said that was, and then they gave you a war. Now they're giving you famine right now. You see what I'm saying? We don't really. Was good, y'all. Was good, y'all. We don't really think that they're a part. I mean, this sounds like some biblical shit to me. If you ask me, I'm not gonna be all religious, or spiritual or whatever like that with y'all. But this sounds like something out of something, man. They give you a virus, then they give you war. Now they're giving you famine. I mean, we don't be thinking, man. Some chicken wings, Pioneer. You, I feel you, Pioneer, man. You know what I mean? But what y'all think, man? I mean, how is there food shortage when we waste so much food, man? We the fattest nation. We're the nation with some of the most obese people on the planet, right? It does sound like the Book of Revelations. That's exactly what it sounds like. See, something's not right with this, man. And see, that's why you got to have some kind of faith. But see, all this stuff challenging faith challenged a lot of people's faith, especially during this pandemic. People put the jab and they put the scientists, all this bullshit in the media. They put that over their God. They put that over the Lord. You see what I'm saying, or whoever they believe in. They put that over spirituality. They chose their faith with the jab and all this other stuff. They didn't choose their faith with God, right? So I mean, it's just a lot of this stuff is just really letting you know and really preparing us for some stuff, man. If you don't think it is, man, then y'all not up to date, or maybe y'all just not really feeling this like I am, man, and really trying to break it down in the aspect that I'm trying to break it down, man. Yeah, they are, man. Exactly. They're telling us everything in plain yep, ahead of time. Yes, so that's how they got to do it. What they say, that's what the little saying is too, man. They got to give you stuff from plain sight and let you know what's going to happen before it happens. So that way they let you know. That way they didn't trick you and deceive you, but all the while they are deceiving you. You know what I'm saying? That's all this shit is. They are spreading fear, man. Exactly, they're spreading a gang of fear. Just by getting on the thing and saying there's going to be a food shortage, that's going to scare people. That whole pandemic, that's all. That was all about fear. You see what I'm saying? What else? We got the gas prices. That right there, that's fear. You see what I'm saying? Even though the motherfuckers went up, but see the gas prices was been up. So to jack them up more, we could just like the food famine. We can't just give you a food famine, right? We got to give you a shortage, whatever the fuck they call it. We're gonna give it to you, and but we got to make it seem like we got to blame this on somebody. We got to blame. There's always gonna be a boogeyman. So we're gonna blame this on Russia, just like we blame the gas on Russia. We don't even get that much oil from Russia. How is this their fault? Not me. My faith tells me that these people are devils and don't trust them anyway. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We got to really be we got to be on it, man. We got to stop playing this shit, bullshitting, because that's exactly what cats be doing, man. Sorry about that, man. These neighbors, man, with these damn showers and shit. But that shit is loud. But yeah, we gotta really be on the ball, man, with this shit. Uh, and these stations, these streaming services and shit, got to stop restricting people and it's got to stop, But see, that's the whole plan, and that's the whole part of the apparatus. The media and government apparatus is to do that and to silence people and to take their voice and do all this shit, man, because it's all a part of the same agenda that they're trying to push, and they're all in cahoots with each other, right? I ain't gonna lie, you know, I just think this is a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna play this clip right now. But I mean, how can somebody tell you something's gonna happen and they're part of this government and then it eventually happens or whatever the case is, like or whatever, or if it don't happen, whatever the case is, still that lets me know if somebody tells me something's gonna happen for ahead of time, your boss at work or somebody, I don't fucking know, your landlord or somebody, hey, the plumber's gonna come tomorrow or some shit like that. That makes me think that the government, I mean the manager and the owner, whoever the fuck came together and decided to do some shit with the plumbing. So they let the tenants know, right? Same with your boss here. So whoever at work, hey man, change the plans. We change the schedule. I don't know. This is supposed to be the we got to stop treating this like this is not supposed to be the government, man. So they want to they're supposed to be authority, but then they give you the bullshit and shit that just don't make no sense, and they still want you to treat them with that authoritative mind state. They want you to still label them as, I mean, y'all not acting like you're the authority. Y'all not acting like you're in charge. You're acting like it's just a part of a script. Y'all giving us some so obvious bullshit lies and all this pandemic shit. Come to find out, all that shit is a bunch of bullshit. They're stopping all these mandates. Because they're shutting shit down. They're switching the goalposts. Now it's not Ukraine no more. Now it's Poland. It's just, you know what I'm saying? They talking about coming to the table, but Zelensky, wherever the fuck his name is, saying that they don't really want to meet all the demands, or they got to meet more demands, or it's not enough for the negotiate. I ain't got time for all this, man. I can't keep up with all this, man. Imagine if I had kids. Imagine, I'll shout out and salute y'all, the ones that have kids and families, man. How could y'all keep up with this shit, man? I mean, it's just damn, it's just too much. They're just giving you so much bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. They're just giving you so much shenanigans, man. Shenanigans Saturday, man. That's what it is, right? How could y'all keep up? Because they keep throwing so much shit at you. They keep throwing so much distractions of bullshit at you. That's how it is. Yeah, it is a part of the script, the scriptures. And then see, but like I said though, did y'all see the order that I put it in? They give you and then somebody said the other day, oh man, they've been having this since the Spanish flu and all this and this and that. But that wasn't even about no flu. That was about meningitis. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't about no flu. So that was something that was some bullshit too, right? So I mean, all the things that they tell you with things, oh, this is necessary, this is about this and that. A lot of times it's not. That's the thing. That's the thing that we frustrated with. The government constantly, steadily lying to us, right? It keeps happening. You said you said it's anybody look at the calendar, it's winter and the Ukraine crops are done. I mean, it could be something over there. I'm telling you, it's some kind of European Union thing going on, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think there's some kind of European Union going on. I think, they're gonna come together. Are they coming together? I think these unions and these countries and stuff like that are gonna come together for them. All these unions come together. That's the New World Order right there. That's the NWO. That's the American Union, the African Union, the Asian Union. You see what I'm saying? The European Union. All those unions come together. That's the NWO. But like, share, subscribe, get the likes up, y'all. Share, and let's go. I'm about to play this real quick, man. I'm about to play this guy Biden over here talking this madness. Let's hear this dude real quick. Hold up. And let's go. I'm about to play. Oops. Sorry about that. Hold on, I got it right here. This motherfucker. Well, I can read this. Hold up. reading this fundamental, right? Food shortage, my ass. The four horsemen: disease, war, poverty, and peace. Right? What they give you, and that's their definition of peace that they talking about, right? Their proclamation of peace, whatever they're proclaiming as peace. So, President Joe Biden said Thursday that food shortage is near future for the U.S. and it's going to be real. You see the words that's the scary words. I'm trying to scare you, right? Following the sanctions that were placed on Russia by the U.S. government as a result of Russian President Vladimir Putin invasion of Ukraine, Biden is predicting that the groceries across the country will be in a short supply, pricier than ever before. Wow. With regard to the food shortages, yes, we did talk about food shortages, and it's going to be real. Biden said during the press conference at a NATO summit in Brussels, Belgium. Right? And he says all this while he's in Europe. The European Union, I'm telling you, he says this in front of the European Union, right? I'm calling these motherfuckers the European. The price of the sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia; it's imposed upon awful countries as well, including European countries, in our country as well. In our country as well. Russia and Ukraine is considered the bread baskets of Europe due to their expensive and wheat production, and two countries combine nearly a third of the world's wheat and barley exports, right? Just a week before Russia invaded Ukraine, gas prices surged 55%. Ports in Ukraine send wheat and other food staples worldwide and made into bread, noodles, animal feed were shut down. Millions flee stay to fight the war. This is all bullshit. That shit was there was already something. It's already the food short. Everything that's already been happening even before this, right? The gas prices was high before this. I don't believe it. I believe it. I mean, I believe it. I believe that I don't believe this shit. We enough is when is enough gonna be enough? I don't know. I don't know, man. And then food is my he said food shortage is my ass. Stay scared grow in America. But see, they gave no, but see what happened. Remember Bill Gates, they gave him Bill Gates bought all types of land in Northern California, right? And China too. So Bill Gates and China have a lot of land right now, US land property. The thing is, they growing right now. But remember at the same time they was telling these people with the lands to destroy their crops. They was paying off these farmers to destroy their crops. You see what I'm saying? During the pandemic, they was doing that. So we got to really be on our P's and Q's, man. Be mindful of this situation. This shit is no joke, man. These globalists are coming together. The elite. This is what they're trying to do right now. Exactly. Globalists control the food supplies, so they're going to keep all the food in the storage and then come talk about the food shortage. Exactly. That exactly. It's a game. They do control this, man. They control and they negotiate oil prices and stuff like that, and get together. I mean, it's all a game. It's all by design, man. We got to really wake up and see this, man. Exactly. Follow the money. I mean, this dude Joe Biden, man, what is he? What is this motherfucker, man? I mean, seriously, dude. Then he talking about New World Order. And then it's like what? You see what I'm saying? Now this, you see, he's giving you. It sound look. That's fuck it. That's Bible talk right there. That's Revelations talk right there. You see what I'm saying? New World Order. Boom. Food shortage, famine. Boom. You see what I'm saying? High this and cost of this. I mean, we got to wake up, man. These people are see. People got mad because Trump was a little bit vocal. People got mad because Trump was kind of telling you, he was vocal about certain things and he was giving you subliminals and he was talking about things that maybe it had stuff to do with the government, but maybe it wasn't so politically correct, right? Or he was telling you secrets or giving you hints. For example, like how he said fake news. The fake news, I agree with him. It is fake news. That's all it is fake news. You see what I'm saying? It's fake news. So I mean, he gave you that. He would drop that. People didn't like that, right? Oh, I didn't like the way he didn't handle this and that. But did he create a policy to fuck us over? Can anybody answer me that question? Did he make a policy to tear us up? No, he didn't make no policy to tear us up, right? So let me play the clip, man. I found it earlier, whatever, man. But I'm gonna share the screen right now.
What could the father of the bride possibly be doing on his phone? Checking with his marital advisor to see if he's on track to do this again.
This is Burn.
And again. Did I mention she made the guest?
My bad, that's
With
Burn.
regard to food shortage, yes, we did. So talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well. And because both Russia and Ukraine have been the breadbasket of Europe in terms of wheat, for example, just give one example. But we had a long discussion in the G7 with with both the United States, which has a significant, the third largest producer of wheat in the world, as well as Canada, which is also a major producer. And we both talked about how we could increase and disseminate more rapidly food shortages. In addition to that, we talked about urging all the European countries and everyone else to end trade restrictions on sending limitations on sending food abroad. And so we are in the process of working out with our European friends what it would take to help alleviate the concerns relative to food shortages.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying he was doing better, a lot better than this motherfucker. Donald Trump was doing a lot better than this cat. But excuse me, they do this for a reason. It's Democrat, Republicans. They do this to where the next person dropped the ball on something and made it to where he wasn't popular with this group of people, right? They get him out of there, just like Trump. Oh, get him out of there, man. We need to get him out of there. And they had a lot of people that look like me and you talking about we need to get, you know what we need to do? We need to do for ourselves in our group. That's what we need to do. We don't need to get nobody out of there. We need to get our thought process out of there, out of the motherfucking gutter. We got to get our mind in our agenda together, man, in order. Point blank and period. Everybody else got that shit. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else could practice capitalism right along, in this American society. Why can't we? You know? Yeah, sorry about that. I was eating some garlic bread. That shit was bomb. It was bomb. Pioneer said, "What are you eating?" Burnt out. My bad, y'all. The trick is sanctions on Russia and sanctions on whole world, the new world order, right? Yeah, exactly. Because you're right. Because a lot of these countries are rocking with Russia. You're absolutely right about that. So you kind of like sanction other countries right along with it. You go along, you break it. You just like F everybody else too. Let's go on. Let's go on what we want to go on with. You said Trump said an F word at a rally tonight, and you liked it. Mm. He burned out. Fired here, tearing up the table. I hear it knocking. You burnt out. But what do y'all think, man? Let me know, man, because this is getting out of hand. This guy right here is just a clown. But at the same time, I mean, this is how you know this it's just all bullshit. Because when Trump released the jab, right, you had all these Democrats or something saying they're not going to take it when he's pushing it. But see, that lets you know it's all fake. It's not about no safety. It's all about control. And it's all about pushing this WWF narrative, good versus bad, stupid versus non-stupid. You know what I'm saying? Logical versus non-logical. Democrat, Republican, left wing, white, right wing, conservative, liberal. That lets you know that it's not about no safety. It's not about caring. It's not about none of that stuff. They basically make a mockery of you and me. You know what I'm saying? They make fun of us by doing all this. That's what that is. They're making fun of you, right? That's exactly what they're doing. And it's just like I'm just really tripping off this shit, man. Like, damn, it's a weird little situation. Weird situation, man. And I mean, but it's not. It's been going like this. You know what I'm saying? Ever since this place has been established, right? Ever since America, United States, whatever you want to call it, has been established. Okay, what do you say? There's a reason that there's forced based on that COVID. Exactly. Yeah, they're talking about another booster now, the second booster too, by the way. How you gonna have a second booster? Right? A second, what is the second booster supposed to do? So the first booster didn't work. Let me know. Did the first booster work? Yeah, I didn't vote for either. I don't trust neither one of them either. I don't do no Republican, Democrat. I don't do none. I don't, or Republican or Democrat. I don't do either one until we get something. Why be either or? But see that we be bullshitting too, though, man. You know, and it's sad because you know you got your 40, 50, 30 plus year old supposed to be grown adults. How are these younger adults and these kids supposed to move when a bunch of us are moving like idiots and doing a bunch of bullshit too, though? So you know the next generations are gonna be stupid just like you, right? That's how that works. Trump said if he was in office, Putin would have never fucked around. But see, the thing is, I mean, yeah, and I think but see that lets you know something's not right. I don't know with all this too, though. It's just kind of like set up stage. But and you notice how like Putin kind of waited, you know, till all this COVID shit was over with. Excuse me. You notice how all this is moving in timely fashion at the, you know, right when they wanted to move and how they wanted to move. You know, and they're not really talking about the jab no more. They're not really talking about COVID no more. But then they still talk, like I said, this booster shot. They're talking about the fourth one. Y'all just, I don't know, man. Y'all be, you know, sit on, you know, just sit back and put on your motherfucking seatbelts, man, because this shit is gonna get bumpy. It's gonna get interesting. It already is interesting. It already is interesting, right? This cat talking about food shortages. I have been going to the store. I haven't seen shelves, empty ass shelves. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a gang of shit. I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. You know, and you know, you got the inflation. You got it to the point where you got people going to Dollar Tree and you got people going to the 99-cent store, places like that, to get their eggs and get their milk and certain little bullshit like that because it's still cheaper there than at a regular grocery store, right? Yeah, Putin is a part of the plan, right, Monel? Exactly. It's all bullshit. That's what I'll be trying to tell people. It's all scripted. It's all like, you know, Putin don't got no beef with no America and all that shit. It's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? They would have wiped if it was really some kind of something with Russia and Ukraine. They would have wiped that motherfucker off the map. Or people, oh man, they got nuclear weapons. This and that. This and that. True, but at the same time, there's still money to be made. They're not going to be pressing no nukes. You still got to milk people. You still got to collect the fake taxes from motherfuckers. You still gotta, be the de facto government that you are, and you still gotta steal and rob people. You're not gonna do that while you nuke a motherfucker or nuke some up. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. That's not part of the plan. You gotta keep robbing and stealing. They keep us they don't have to nuke, or they don't have to press no button, because they're already keeping us oppressed as it is. They're already keeping us as controlled as they could keep us, right? So why press a button and nuke us? Why do that? Why kill people? Just like I said, with these fake stage events. That's why they stage and fake the event, because they don't really have to kill nobody in real life. They ain't gotta really bust a sweat. They could, make it seem like they did, though. They could plan the event. You see what I'm saying? Nobody really has to get arrested. You gotta look at it like this. Nobody really goes to jail. Nobody dies when you stake and phage events like this. You can make up a fall guy, Manchurian candidate, whatever the fuck the case is, and that's how that goes. Like with the Nipsey Hussle and Shitty and all that, Shitty Cut, whatever his name is and shit. That's all fake, and that's all stage too. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard hardly shit from them and all this bullshit, and it don't work like that, though. You killed a high profile person like that, something's going, shit's gonna move a little quicker and swifter. They're gonna really try to find, justice for that person. But obviously you can already see it's a Manchurian candidate. But he is. So I wouldn't get any serious food from no dollar store. I might get some candy. That's about it for food for thought. Of course, Putin wouldn't strike when Trump was in office. That was his boy. They were clicking together. That's but I think so. Biden too. I'm telling you, it's not. I don't buy all this shit, man. I really don't. I don't really think. I don't buy into the stage beef and the stage, because that's what the WWF was about. Those are fake beefs. This person really didn't like this person, and they'll show you the backstage little bullshit camera shit to where this person attacked this person backstage. Now they got problems, or said something about this person, and it's all fake, man. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, when these unions join up, but you don't think that Ukraine's gonna join in this shit? You don't think Russia's gonna be in this shit? They already kind of like are, you know what I'm saying, with their union, their European Union, right? That's why there's a European Union. That's why every group, all groups of the world have a certain kind of union, right? And I know some people who would buy ham and cheese and shit from the dollar store. I asked them, "Are you crazy? Meat for $1? If you get a steak for $1, they no real steak." Shit. I disagree. The pioneer Trump doesn't fuck around, and they knew it. Man, I don't even agree. I don't even agree with that. I already don't agree with that, because Trump, we gotta look at it like this. Trump was what's the name? Trump was on WWF, bro. He's an actor. These people are actors. Zelensky's an actor. Putin's an actor. We got to remember, these people are actors, man. It's not serious like that. It's not that serious. These people are actors. They know how to act. They know how to go on the script. They know how to go into character. They know how to, they're used to people saying, cut, do it again, do the scene again. You know what I'm saying? All of them are actors. Donald Trump's an actor. Look it up. Zelensky, wherever the fuck his name is, he's an actor. Putin is an actor. All of them are actors, bro. Putin's a musician. These people are. He said, "Okay, bye." Hey, Wakasha, trust me. It shouldn't. Don't take this like that. Don't take this like that. Take the knowledge that I'm giving you. I know what I'm talking about. These people are. You can look it up right now and Google it. These people are actors. You cannot trust no actor. I don't trust actors. Ronald Reagan was an actor. You don't think that was kind of strange? How one of the U.S. presidents was an actual actor? We don't think that's kind of weird? Oh, another one, Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? We don't think that's weird? Politicians make some of the best actors. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. But these people are actual actors, though. They have acting credentials and everything, though. That's what I'm saying. You could look these people up as actors. That is so suspect. I think it's suspect. I don't know about y'all. I'm thinking with my provision. I'm thinking with some insight about this shit. I sit back and think, damn, self. If a motherfucker's an actor, can I really trust him? If a motherfucker's an actor, can I really trust that he's an actual politician? Look at Joe Biden. Look at not too long ago how Joe Biden, look at how Joe Biden, not too long when Joe Biden and stuff, he was doing them conferences and stuff like that. They was trying to say from the Oval Office. That motherfucker wasn't doing it from no damn Oval Office. He was doing that shit from a blue screen stage studio, right? It wasn't even in the White House. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff is simulation. It's all fake. I'm telling you. Just like Wag the Dog. Watch that movie. If y'all don't think that politics is fake and stage, watch that movie Wag the Dog. Hold up. You can clown on Biden all day, but say something about Trump and it's peace out. So you mean to tell me you have that much faith in Trump? The damn Pioneer, that was a good point, dude. Yeah, it's all about views. Virginia Slim, it's all about views. You peep that? To each station. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? Just like, okay, that's just like us, me and you, or whoever making the Fox News and CNN argument. We sound stupid. Me, you, two grown ass men arguing about, oh, if Fox News is the real one or if CNN is the real one, or I mean, that shit is we gotta cut this shit out. We gotta change the way we think and change your thinking, right? In order to change yourself. That's pure point blank period. And see, a lot of us don't. Pioneer is funny. He said that is true. That's a good point, though. We got to stop this with this Trump, with the Trump train. We got to stop it. I just said I don't trust neither one of them. And Pioneer said the same thing. I don't think, we got to stop getting into our feelings to the point where we want to get off the stream and we want to get off get out of the comment section because we said something about Donald Trump. What I said about Donald Trump made a lot of sense. What I said about Joe Biden makes sense. We can't just Pioneer, you made a good point. We can't just be okay with bashing Trump. Biden, but not Trump. Just like these black conservatives, right? I could point out something about these black conservatives. Black conservatives, we talk that, this now I'm a black conservative, which a lot of us have conservative values and ways, which makes perfect sense. But at the same time, we want to get mad or we want to, get into our feelings when somebody says something about Trump. But at the same time, we're not going to think that some of these Trump, black conservatives aren't sellouts to our people. But we'll go in all day about the black liberal Democratic, Biden loving sellouts. We're gonna call them sellouts all day. They're all sellouts, man. What are they doing? What are any of these people doing for our community? That's true. The views do equal money now, man. And see, the thing is too, since you got this YouTube, you got to remember like this, and you got spaces like this, that right there will take away money and revenue and ratings and stuff like that from these news channels, right? We got to think, man. We got to think. The news channels before, look at it like this. Before there was any kind of YouTube or any kind of social media, everybody just watched the news. Look how much more ratings and shit like that they had, right? We got to think. It ain't like you're a Biden supporter, but because you don't kiss Trump's ass. Oh no. Yes, and praise him as a Messiah. Bye, gotta go. Come on, man. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about that. Views equal money now. They do. I say I don't trust either one of them. Trump, Jim Crow Joe, Reagan, Clinton. None of them. I mean, neither do I. I mean, I think that I would think, in my opinion, with my 30-year-old years of living on this earth, I would think that and come to the motherfucking conclusion that would be the best strategy and the best logical common sense answer and strategy to come up with. Not trust none of them motherfuckers. What are any of them giving or doing for you? Can anybody answer me that question? What are any of these people doing for you, man? Flint, Michigan, the Republicans or Democrats didn't fix that shit, right? Did any of them fix that shit? No. The Chicago with these damn cartels, are any of them saying, okay, you know what? A lot of this violence is not due to black on black crime, and it's not due to black people. It's actually due to Mexican cartels. Did any one of these groups get honest about Chicago? No. Yeah, I don't trust the view counter. You probably got all kinds of undercover agents monitoring you up and watching channel, but they don't show on the YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Counter. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh yeah, good looking out, Pioneer man. But what do y'all think about this, man? I mean, for the man straight up said, I mean, we by now he said New World Order last week, right? At the same summit, said with New World Order, and now he's saying talking about a famine. And not just before he said New World Order, he's talking about the gas prices going up. People, wake up! Stop having faith in these people. These people are telling you the worst is coming. You're not supposed to trust a motherfucker like that. You're not supposed to trust somebody like that. But see, I guess we look at these people like messiahs. Oh, this person is the straight motherfucking end all be all because he's telling me about something that's gonna happen. This is motherfucking Cleo and shit, Mr. Cleo and shit. You know. Hello, this is Mr. Cleo. I'm here to tell you your future, man. Don't worry, everything will be all right. You know. I'm here to tell you your future in the aspect of this right here. You know. You just have to trust in me and everything will be all right, you know, all right all the time. So, you know, we have to get that situated right now, right? But we used to be full of shit, man. We be full of shit. We like when people lie to us, man. We really do. We really do, man. We people treat us, I think we've been treated like children so long that we treated, you know what I'm saying? We'll do it to each other. It'll just be we want to get treated like that. You know what I'm saying? We expect that. Reminds me, and then the Republican governor poisoned the damn water, and the Democratic president came down and co-signed it. No good bastard, man. Like Goody Mob rapped about back in the '90s, the New World Order. Ooh, man, it's just the new name and the same old past ways. Like I said, man, history repeating itself is just somebody else doing that shit right now. You know, all right, man. Yeah, man. What do y'all think, man? We got to get on the ball, man. Like, dude, I see why other groups, man, be like, we're so faithful and have so much faith in this politics. We talking about, oh, these motherfuckers are doing, man, these motherfuckers are fucking, voter rights act and stuff, man. They taking away your rights and they doing this and that, man. You know, the rights to vote. No, they're not. They're just talking about some motherfucking getting fed and an ID. That's not taking away your rights to vote. I'm sorry. You need a fucking ID to do everything. You need. It's funny. You pay these motherfucking police. You pay your, these motherfuckers and shit, their salaries and shit like that with your taxes and all this bullshit and whatever, which you probably don't. But technically, right? And they treat you like shit. They're supposed to be civil servants serving you, and these motherfuckers treat you like shit. You see how this works? How this government and society works, man? I mean, you got to pay taxes. That should go to the damn. You know what I'm saying? That should probably go to the queen or you see what I'm saying? That tax shit is for a debt, right? You know. Them Arise clap them. Man, Pioneer, you funny. But yeah, man. I mean, now we got the president talking about, New World Order and famine and food shortage. These people, honestly, I think this shit is, they control the food and they're regulating this shit. That's all it is, man. They hoarding the food. They taking the food. They're the ones. They're just stopping certain shit, man, and telling you that there's a food shortage. Stopping the supply chain in certain areas and certain things, and telling you it's a shortage. Black folks already have the right to vote, unless you have a criminal record. It's not in jeopardy. A lot of our people are just too damn lazy and apathetic to vote. I just think, honestly, I mean, the voting thing comes with you buying. You have to buy. You can't just be voting. You got to buy the politician. You got to buy the politician. You have to have some kind of pay the politician. You have to have some kind of agenda. You can't just vote. That's just the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not saying what you just said. I'm just saying people voting is the dumbest shit I've heard in my life with no agenda. They're not paying the politician. You see what I'm saying? That's the stupidest shit ever. Even the Asians know better than that. That motherfucker, let me vote for this motherfucker right here. I'm gonna pay this motherfucker off. This motherfucker's gonna serve. Andrew Yang kept talking about doing nothing but things for the motherfucking Asian community, right? Andrew Yang. Did they stand behind Andrew Yang? Hell yeah, these Asians stood behind Andrew Yang. You see how they say how that works? I mean, buy the motherfucker that looks like me that's gonna have an agenda for me. The Mexicans, they put the motherfucking candidate. They're the Mexican caucus. They do nothing but things for their people. The Black caucus does nothing but they don't do nothing for us at all, though. You see the difference? You see how somebody else will have another group advertising and representing them, and they do things strictly for them. We got a group advertising that's supposed to be us. They ain't doing shit for us at all. You see the difference, y'all? Come on now. You don't think this is a conspiracy with this? Never trust the government, Democrat, Republican. It's the same ego. Right wing is a Republican, left wing is a Democrat. And remember, this has a master, so never trust the government. Exactly. Just like many of those in the Nation of Islam say, the scriptures laid out white men in power to follow. I'm on there exactly two wings of the same rotten bird. You can't tell no older black people that shit. You tell these 60 and up black people that shit. Tell them that. Tell them 60 and up black people that. They're so full of it. A lot of them that think that, science and I had somebody tell me the other day about some science. What do you mean? Science isn't science nature? Isn't that what that's supposed to be? What that means? So okay, trust what science? What about this? What about the scientists and the doctors that was shunned, right, and shut down from telling their side of the story? If this was talking about science and so-called this and that, right? Why was there two sides of the story? Why was the mainstream just reporting their side? If that was the case, how does that work? I didn't know that you could just I didn't know that you could just report one side and you call that facts and oh yeah, we got the facts, we got the we got the facts. Yeah, it's just a unrefuted fact, man. It's just unrefuted that this is how this works, and man, it don't work like that. I'm sorry. My bad. It don't work like that. When are we gonna think? When are we gonna think? Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. When they talk about white, they're talking about them white scientists. When I hear people say trust the science, it's some Democrat shit. You don't ever hear no Republicans talking about trust the motherfucking science. But see, the thing that lets you know too, it's another division tactic. This is code word for a Republican to catch on. This is code word for a Democrat to catch on to it. Woke. Oh, now when we say woke, that's supposed to be liberal. Liberal, democratic, black people. That's supposed to be people sympathetic to Joe Biden. Man, woke was just a term that motherfuckers made 10 plus years ago that we were saying on the internet and shit. And then these white people took it around with it and trying to make it seem like that means something. That means some democratic sympathetic shit, right? And they don't have nothing to do with that. You either sleep or you woke, either or. You either sleep to the establishment or to the, to being critical thinker, or you woke to the shit. It's that simple. I don't understand how that means has to do with anything democratic or liberal. I don't understand. But you see, let these white motherfuckers, let these Europeans in office in the government, let them switch and shift the narrative like they're doing, like they've been doing. Exactly. 1 year the science tells you red wine is good to drink and good for your health. Then the next year they'll tell you that red wine can contribute to cancer. Exactly. This is the same scientists that tell you one day the tomatoes are good for you to eat, and then the next day they tell you that they're not. Exactly. Then they say weed is good for you. Weed is good for your cancer. And then it's saying that it kind of helps the cancer. Then they say the cigarettes. Exactly. I mean, come on, man. Which one? Then they're saying eggs is good for the prostate. It's just bullshit, man. And but they're not telling you nothing about milk. How people are drinking cow's milk. They're drinking milk that came from a cow's breast. They want like that's really good for human beings to consume. We be tripping, man. I don't know. We be tripping, man. We be tripping, dude. We really be tripping, man. So I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. And that shit is crazy, man. That shit is out of this world, man. Hold up, bro. Let me see if I can get this dude Biden and talk about this damn New World Order. Hold up.
Clarence Thomas. Ketanji Brown Jackson says she doesn't understand him. She should watch Create.
We are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's gonna be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
Y'all thought I was bullshitting, right? So the president of the supposed to be United States tells you that it's on a new world order. Ain't that something? What do y'all think about that, man? Hit that like button and share this out. Right? A lot of you YouTubers that y'all, come on, man. A lot of people they're not playing this. They're not talking about this. You know, the YouTubers that have thousands of millions of subscribers, they are not talking about how your president just said, right, that it's going to be a new world order, right? In Europe. So he's saying that in front of the American Union. The European Union. What that tell y'all? Yeah, you're right. Before they were saying that marijuana runs you crazy, and now this generation they're trying to say that it's harmful. That's true. It looks and sounds like like he's sleepwalking. He do. A lot of those people who took the jab were going to turn up with AIDS. I heard about that. Yes, I heard about that, bro. That shit is wild. I read that. He also did some sort of secret sign with his hands and said, "Ooh, let me go back and play." You peeped that, huh? You peeped that, Pioneer? Let me go back. Hold up. I'm sharing the screen, right? Hold up. We going back. Hold up. All love goes. All right, hold up. Let me play this shit back first.
1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people died, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is the time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there. And we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
A new world order, huh? Unite the free world. But a lot of people are siding with Putin. So how are you going to unite anything? What are we uniting? See, that lets you know that shit is all bullshit. You can't have no new world or anything like that if all these other countries are siding with your so-called enemy. How does that work? You see how they always try to make a boogeyman? The Gulf War of Saddam, right? When Bush was in office, it was what's the name? Bin Laden, right? You see that? You know, World War II was Hitler. He was the big boogeyman. You know, in the 60s, it was Cuba, Chavez, what's his name? Castro, right? Even though, and then they come to find out he was an agent. Or you see how these people be working with our government, man. But they supposed to be the big. Bin Laden was working with the government, right? Come on, man. We don't be thinking, dude. We gotta really wake up. You peeped it all. I may not talk about everything I notice, but I do notice. Right. See how he opened it, close it repeatedly. His hands tighter and shrinking the space is symbolizing that the New World Order means a shrinking population. Ooh. Well, see, you gotta look at it like this. When there's a New World Order, there's gonna be a great reset. That's for sure. There's gonna be a great reset. That's for sure. You gotta talk about the New World Order, and you talking about new this and that, and something changing that, right? That says that right there. That says that right there. Let me know what y'all think, man. But honestly, honestly, am I right? Y'all don't really see any YouTubers reporting these stories, man. I may not get that many views, and may not get support like that from people, but I'm not tripping. This is the real deal right here that I'm reporting. I'm hitting y'all with some real facts. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. And a lot of people. I guess it's a lot of people. A lot of our people that look like us, we rather rock with people that have a lot of quantity. You know what I'm saying? Versus quality, right? A lot of people with a lot of viewers, a lot of people with a lot of subscribers, versus the people that may not have that much subscribers, but at the same time is speaking some real shit, some real facts. We're not gonna mess with some kind of people a lot of time because we like to be on the winning team. We like to group think. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people like to be involved in group think, and it already is involved in group think. We do the group think thing, and not even know it. You got to reduce the population down about 500,000 people globally. Yeah, see, the Georgia Guidestones was talking about that much long ago. I told you, most niggas want to talk about anything meaningful. They don't. Gossip is the shit that on the YouTube I peep. That gossip shit. This YouTuber vlogger versus this one. This gang beef versus this gang beef. I'm just seeing all types of shit on YouTube. That's just mad counterproductive. But see, that's how these people make their money. That's how they get their views. That's how they get their they get their viewership and their following up. I ain't knocking it, whatever, but y'all already know me. I come organic. I come truly like how, take me for like how I am, right? You can't take nothing away from me, man. I'm being me. You're gonna like it or love it, right? But at the same time, it shouldn't really be like this because you got to really figure we're all grown ass men and women, so we're still pushing that popularity contest type shit. What is really good with this shit? You talk about something that makes sense with a nigga, and he'll sit there with some baggy sweatpants yawning at you, and you start checking his damn celly. He says some baggy sweat. Oh shit, man, partner, you burnt out. That's true though. He'll show you that he's not interested. You know what I'm saying? These females too either. That's why I don't talk to women. My bad, not trying to be funny, but I don't talk to women. I'll say a little something like this to a female about what I know a little bit, and that's it. I'm not gonna be talking to women about stuff like this. They're not. The female nature is different. They're not. It's not really that much thinking like that. They're not. They don't want women. They don't want men to talk to them about stuff like that. They want men to tell them what they want to hear, and I'm gonna tell them what they want. I'm gonna tell them what they want to hear. I'm not gonna tell them to talk about this shit. But what do y'all think about this, man? What do y'all think about this, man? Because they're we talk about women here. They want so much from a man. They want so much. They want the builder man. They want the ideal. They want some fantasy dream Cinderella shit, and that's not ideal. And I see what you're talking about with these foreign women shit. The motherfuckers just want to fucking come to America. That's it. They want a couple of things. That's it. These American women want everything, right? You got to throw some red meat out there and keep fools' attention. Yep. While you're telling them to leave the pork alone. Yep. Saying something about Atlanta Housewives just to keep their attention. He said Atlanta Housewives, that show. You burnt out, man. You burnt out, man. You be coming up with some. That's true though. Go after. Yeah, you talking about the women. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you got the black women. Yeah, you can't talk to them about stuff like this though. You know, it would have to be about some shit like that or something that they watch or some Love and Hip Hop or some bullshit or some stupid shit. You know, but so I agree with you though. You can't talk to them about stuff like this though. I'll go after African women and drop some knowledge on them, so they may not be too interested in our politics, but they respect the fact that black men have knowledge about politics. I see what you're saying. African women do respect intelligence. They know usually the leads to safety and provision. Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? I think some, the ones that are actually into black men out here, right? Because some of them don't even. They'll go with the white man quick. They'll go with that white man fast. That'll be a first pick. Oh shit! Damn it! My he said, California brown out. I checked. It's like, yeah, went out for a second. I didn't hear that. But yeah, man, that shit is. It's all by design, man. It's all by design, man. And one said, he said, black people, they pay you. If you lie to them, they will believe you. And that's what I'm gonna. Ooh, damn. Man, man. He said, California brown out. You burnt out, man. Man, it's cold out here. It's not a shame, damn it, boy, man. I gotta and shit. I have to see what's going on. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm getting off here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try a little bit more. I'm gonna try to keep dropping these things every day, man. Every day I gotta switch it up. I gotta start being thirstier. I gotta start being thirsty and hungrier when it comes to this YouTube thing. I gotta work on that first, man. Stop being that stuff. Like, short that, man. That's not hard. Full throttle when it comes out to certain things that you want, that you know, certain things that I really need, that I'm trying to get and stuff like that. Man, it's using space, man. You get the required you to put in work when you want things to be done right. You want certain results that you got to get. You can't, man, I understand from that standpoint, you know. I understand exactly from that standpoint. Yeah, you know, exactly, bro. You know, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, man. This house that little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Man, sorry about that. So, just man, I'm gonna fix my little internet. You know, I want to be out of this service. Sounding crazy on here, man. He says something like that, bro. I don't know how to check them out, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man, so you can get some updates, man. To push up tomorrow. Share this out. You know, please share this out to y'all internet. I mean, y'all internet, social media, man. So, you know, more people get this real, you know. So here's just so like, share, subscribe once again, hit the notification bell. And if y'all want to donate, you know, dollars, maybe podcast $, Frank JONEZ1, JONEZ1. You know, donate. If not, it's all, you know, your support is all enough. You know, that's all I need. You know, and I appreciate you rocking with me, especially Pioneer. Monel always play. You see what I'm saying? My man Slim, I appreciate it. And you know what I'm saying? There's more to come. There's gonna be more to come, right? You know, because knowledge ain't gonna end, right? You can't end and you can't stop kicking knowledge. Knowledge don't stop, knowledge lives on, right? So that's what I'm gonna be giving y'all. he said he's moved up this world. I can't understand what you're saying. All right, I'm out. Catch you tomorrow. I'm out.